Hello everyone, LadyPhoenix here, and welcome back to some more Bioshock. So, in the previous video, I know it's been a while since the previous video and now, but in the previous recording session, I should say, we met Dr. Langford. Unfortunately, she was killed by, of course, Andrew Ryan. And she gave us the combination to her safe. And we know the necessary ingredients to make the Lazarus Vector. So now we have to get some chloroform, B enzymes, and I think distilled water, if I'm not mistaken, in order to create it. And once we have 7 of each of those items, we can go to any U-Event machine and create the Lazarus Vector and inject it into the little port thing that she has in her office. Now, I'm not going to rush to go ahead and actually invent the thing once I get all the items because, like I said, we have to return to her office anyway. Also, I would like to point out that everything that we've hacked in the previous video is now, well, everything that was friendly in the previous video as far as her turrets and cameras are now not friendly for whatever reasons. I guess because she's dead. Or Ryan hacked it. I mean, that's a possibility too. But it's no longer friendly and we have to hack this stuff. So, in case you haven't noticed by now, this is post-commentary. And I don't know what happened, but I was gone for like a month, maybe a month and a half. I mean, I didn't even, come upstairs and touch my computer for that whole entire time frame because between work and my car breaking down, me struggling to get back and forth to work, and just other stuff going on, I just couldn't focus on LP. But now that my car is fine and, I can enjoy the luxuries, now I'm just broken. Now I just can't afford all the new games like SoCal 6. But I do have Let's Go Eevee and Spyro on lockdown. But anyway, when I went on that month hiatus, or a month and a half at the most, possibly 2 months, my computer obviously had to do a full scan and Windows updates and all this other lovely stuff. Well, I had stopped everything before I recorded, and somehow, some way, I don't know if it registered. I don't know if I stopped it and it just resumed itself from doing the scan and whatnot, like after an hour of recording, because that's how I do Bioshock. But when I was done recording, the scan was going on and I was like, oh crap. And usually whenever a scan is going on my computer and I'm recording, the playback is choppy. Well, the playback wasn't choppy, but the commentary was. Like, chunks of, it was like 10 minutes worth of commentary that was just gone. And I was like, there's no way I can fix this. So post-commentary, here I come, because, oh well. It happens. I definitely need to work on post-commentary because I plan on doing post-commentary whenever I get to the Final Fantasy games. More specifically 1 through 3. I think 4 up and up is fine, but definitely Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Like, there's a lot going on. But anyway, so the next 4 videos will be post-commentary. During the whole session, we are going to actually complete Farmer's Market. So everything that I'm doing right now is kind of like, what the crap? But I'll try to explain what it is that I'm trying to do. So, for instance, for now, what I'm doing is I'm obviously stocking up on items. But I want to fill out as much of Arcadia as I can before I go to Farmer's Market. And I thought that maybe that Big Daddy would get an actual little sister, but I want to be sure. We'll have to go to that door later, so don't worry about that door. And that was bothering me, that's why I got that. And I just passed up a first aid station. Am I gonna hack it? Or yeah, I am. Okay, because you have to come back to this office, and spoiler alert, when you come back to this office, it's going to be full of splicers. So you want to have all this stuff hacked and ready to go now, so that way later on when you come back in here to put the actual Lazarus Vector inside the machine to restore life in Arcadia, all you have to do is just fight off the splicers, and you know the camera and the turrets will help you along the way. I mean, because this is like a lot of splicers that will try to come after you. It's like a little wave of them. So you need to be mindful of that and kind of just thoroughly check the place, because when you come back here, you're not going to have time because you'll be fighting off so many splicers. But we do take care of Farmer's Market. There is a bit of a glitch that happened with me as far as the audio diaries, but it won't happen until the end of, I think, part 22 or 23, whichever, what's this, 19, 20, 21, 22, part 22 is when a little situation happens as far as the audio diary count, and I'll go off into that more when it's relevant. The farmer's market. He sounds so weird. It's a little bit less. It's probably echoey upstairs because there's nothing up here but aside from my TV and my computer desk. So it's always echoey up in the upstairs bedroom. However, you might not hear my PS4 fan because it's not on. So that's something that Audacity doesn't have to necessarily clean up. Just the fan from the computer, which I need to invest in a boomstick. Hell, I need to invest in a computer chair. But, okay, that laugh, what the hell? But we're not going to worry about that right now. I've got to move first. So basically in this video, we're just going to be taking our time just cleaning up the rest of Arcadia. There's a few audio diaries that I get in this video. I believe 2 is what I get. And that's on our way towards Farmer's Market. And those are the actually those are the last 2 in the Arcadian area. The rest of the audio diaries that we're going to get over the course of the next 4 videos, they're going to be from Farmer's Market. Which thankfully, I'm glad that the trophy for collecting a certain amount of audio diaries, you don't need all of them in order to get the historian trophy / achievement. I think you need 100. And I think it's 120 or 121 audio diaries in the total game. But in order to get the trophy, you just need, I think, about 100. Because, you know, I even tried rebooting the game, and the audio diary in question is not even in my list of audio diaries. So, thankfully, I have the completed list that I need in order to keep track of what's going on. That long straight line right next to the right up where it says Langford Office, that's the bathysphere area to get to Fort Frolic, which is the next major area of the game, so we're not going to worry about that. What confused me, and I thought that I was going to be missing something, was that little gray hollow area. And for some reason, I don't know how it happened like that. I don't know what the heck. I don't know how I went through all that. But, yeah, that was pretty choppy. But, I mean, it can't be helped. The scan was going on, apparently. So, it just dropped frames. And it only does this when the scan is going on. Like, wow, that is bad. He sounded like he was in a lot of pain. I think it's hilarious that they jump inside the water. It's actually interesting to hear the sound effects and everything through, you know, some earbuds or some headphones or whatever. It's really, really kind of cool because I just listen through, you know, the TV. Well, I barely can hear it, so, you know. I think it's actually pretty cool to hear them. So excuse me if I pause for a second to actually listen to them, and I think I screwed this up. Yeah. I was like, there's no way I can go through that, and I was just like, auto-hack it. I don't want to deal with this. But I really needed to film. As you can see, I'm a camera person. I like to do my research. It's easier for me, especially on a hard and survivor difficulty. You need all the help you can get.
just an excuse men use to kill one another. I'm done with all that. I just want to see the sunlight again.
Being under the sea, under the Atlantic Ocean, isn't that all cracked up to be? Personally, I couldn't do it. Like, of course, it would be some cool place, you know, cool to visit because it's something different, like an underwater utopia. Like, hell's yeah. But, like, to actually live there, I don't know, you know? And I know this is, like, you know, far ahead, but, like, the people here, way before Rapture had went to hell, but the people here were having a hard time, you know, not seeing daylight because this is all that they see is just gloomy ass water. So, and some of them, like kids, weren't even born you know, up on the surface. They were born in Rapture, and that dumbass Houdini spice was getting on my nerves. So they were coping with seeing the sun and everything. But they go more in depth into that, you know, in Bioshock 2, which is a game that we will cover. I'm not sure about next year, but I definitely will cover it because I do like Bioshock. I'm a very, very good fan of Bioshock. I think I just leave this guy alone. I'm not sure. Apparently I don't. Yeah, I was so pissed at him that I just broke him in half. Like, broke him into just pieces. The chlorophyll solutions, you should be able to find all of them here in Arcadia. And in the previous video, I do remember me saying that you can find the distilled water in Arcadia. That is not true. You have to find, the distilled water is in a winery, in Farmer's Market. So you definitely have to go there for that and the B enzymes. Even though this is a lower level safe, it's kind of a little tricky. I don't know why I switched it up like that. Oh, I'm glad I did because I would have been screwed. Because I would have set off the alarm. And I don't even know where's a bot shutdown at, so. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that I did switch it around. Electric bugs are too valuable to just be leaving around. So, yeah, and then I started, as soon as I say that, I actually went to my electric bugs. So that's good. Good job, past me. Good job. But I wouldn't suggest me to use them in the water. Oh. And it actually didn't shock me. Okay. I was actually curious. I was like, why didn't I switch? But, you know, that's good too. It's going to be a while before I use my chemical thrower because I don't have a lot of ammo for it. So really, I just want to stock up on it. Plus, I want to upgrade it to, what is it called? I think it's called the lubrication, where it doesn't use as much of it. I like using the electric gel against the big daddies because it just sits there and shocks them. And you can shock a big daddy or any enemy for that matter for a few seconds and then just, as soon as you hit them, either hit them with the wrench or shoot them, they come out of that stun stage and immediately start attacking again. So that's why I like to use electric ball, even winter blast. Preferably winter blast because I feel like winter blast is a little bit more effective. You can freeze them and stop them dead in their tracks. And then just hurry up and go where you need to go. I actually used that strategy upon entering Arcadia the first time when I had that first Big Daddy fight. But there's going to be a portion, to the point, a portion of the game. I think it's, I want to say, Fort Frolic, I believe, where we will get the upgraded versions of Electric Bolt 2 and Incinerate and Winter Blast. I think there's an upgraded version of Telekinesis. I never really bother with it because I don't use Telekinesis much. I don't even use it for like weapon sake. I mean, occasionally, like earlier in the video, when the video started, I, use Telekinesis for the gas can to kill those splicers or whatever. Or to get goodies from a faraway distance. But I really don't use telekinesis. If it's not one of those two instances or dealing with the nitro splicer, I don't use it. And I never waste my atom on, you know, the upgraded versions of telekinesis. I honestly don't know what more telekinesis could do for you. That's something that I will have to look at the description when we get to that point. So I'm not going to worry about it. But anyway, we do have all the chlorophyll solutions that we need in order to make the Lazarus Vector. Now it's just getting the distilled water, getting the B enzymes, which again, we need to do that in Farmer's Market. But I'm not going to actually make it to Farmer's Market in this video. We won't, venture off into Farmer's Market until the next video, and we'll spend the next 3 videos inside of there. And on part 22, we'll be done with Farmer's Market, and I will actually have all the audio diaries up to this point. Which, by the way, I don't have my iPad with me. My iPad is downstairs, but I should probably tell you the number. Well, then again, we're not done with the levels. So when we get done with Farmer's Market, when we come back in part 23, I will tell you the amount of audio diaries that you should have. Because one of the audio diaries you can't get from Farmer's Market until you go through Farmer's Market, complete your goals, and then head towards the bathysphere. Because for whatever reason, the last audio diary is just going to magically pop up at the bathysphere, even though but you can't get it until you do what you have to do there, then come back. I don't know why it's designed. I don't know why it's programmed that way, but it is. So, okay, that ticking noise is coming from the game. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a faint ticking. I don't know, it's weird. I thought it was my computer or something. Because, strange noises in the house. I get paranoid living on my own. That and watching too many episodes of Criminal Minds. It's like, okay, I didn't watch 5 episodes of Criminal Minds in a row. I'm gonna watch some SpongeBob. And this guy had ran into me. I didn't expect him to do that. I expected him to walk around me. But that didn't work. But had I been paying attention, I think he's a thuggish splicer. And at the time of recording this, I thought that he was a leadhead splicer, which means he would have had a gun. So I didn't want to alarm him. I didn't want to risk getting shot. But I ended up getting shot anyway because of the bot. Because my plan was to use Winter Blast on the bot. And then kill the thuggish splicer. The leadhead splicer. Or so I thought it was a leadhead. Oh, it is a leadhead. Okay. He just hit me with his pistol. Yeah, because that was totally smart. And then I think my bot almost died here. Because for whatever reason, he could not kill this guy. I had to finish him off because my poor little bot was struggling. I think he gets close to dying here. And that's good. I think I already have the first tier version of it. So why not replace it again? And I think with when you research a little bit longer with the security bots, like the turrets, I think you can do an auto hack with the security bots. I think that's the next reward that you would get. See, look at that. He had an itty bitty pistol. Now, how the hell did that happen to my bot? I have no idea. But whatever. I should be coming up on the first audio. See, look at that. I have no idea. I should be coming up on the first audio. There it go.
I'm a woman of science, but I'm also a woman who's not afraid of turning a buck or two. Ryan said if I could boost profits in Arcadia, part of the app would ride on my hip. So I get to thinking, we're paying for oxygen when we got photosynthesizing trees. Hell, we can even sell the extra to the rest of the city and undercut the other guys. Ryan will like that for sure. Fontaine's people have moved into the O2 biz tooth and claw.
Yeah, but Langford is clouded by her research, just like Tenenbaum, and Langford had did some pretty stupid crap. Granted, Tenenbaum, I think, was a little bit more extreme with her research because she's the reason that the Little Sisters are, you know, what they are. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's politics. This is nothing but politics. And I don't even get involved with politics in real life. So I think it's, you know, normal for me to not get involved with it with a video game, even though no one's opinion could, you know, could possibly matter. Because, I mean, it's a video game. But, you know, it's an interesting video game. And games like this are very story-driven when you put, you know, piece together the stuff. But I think I do the grenade launcher, the immunity. I think. I'm not sure. What do I do? Or is it the machine gun? Okay, pick one. It's definitely not the pistol. Okay, it was the grenade launcher. Okay. Because it's getting to the point where I need to rely on my grenade launcher a little bit more. And I'm tired of getting towed up from the floor up by my own grenades. So... there is another weapon upgrade station in Farmer's Market, and I definitely will get that. And the next area, the next major area, I should say, which is Fort Frolic, it actually have 2 weapon upgrade stations, so that's good. I'll probably be upgrading my shotgun for sure, because I need to upgrade my weapons to do more damage now. Well, actually, no, my shotgun has the damage. I think it just has the it needs to increase the rate of fire is what it needs. And I'm surprised my bot is still alive at this point. I thought it was dead. But apparently it took cover. Which, hey, I don't blame it. The fact that I've hacked this vending machine is actually pretty good. I'm getting better with my hacking. Okay, so I have been put in an instance where I don't know why the game did this to me. Maybe it hates me. I don't know. But I've been put in a situation where the freaking tile right before the liquid goes into the other tile, like the tile right in front of it, was an alarm. And I'm like, really? Really, game? You would do that to me? And I was thoroughly surprised that they would have a safe just right there. But then again, it is a low-level safe, so. But still, it's good to have that tonic where it gives you fewer overheating tiles, because you don't want to be on the verge of dying when you're trying to hack a safe, especially if you're in the middle of crossfire, because it can happen, you know. You can hack something in the middle of crossfire. I mean... Because you can get to it and press square. I mean, the situation don't difference, but we have gotten some first aid kits from there, so that's pretty good. I was talking so much into a whole little rant or whatever that I don't even know if I picked up the other audio diary. I probably did, and I wasn't paying attention. I think I'm coming up to it, if I'm not mistaken. It should be around here somewhere. Yeah, there it go.
What makes something like me? I look at genes all day long, and never do I see the blueprint of sin. I could blame the Germans, but in truth I did not find tormentors in the prison camp, but kindred spirits. These children I brutalized have awoken something inside that for most is beautiful and natural, but in me is an abomination. My maternal instinct.
Weird flashback. So the video is going to end, and I will see you guys in part 20.